Hello Sagittarius, it is CJ here. Welcome to my channel if you're new. Welcome back. Saggy, I hope you're doing really wonderful. This is going to be your November 2023 general reading. As I said, it is general, not a one-to-one, so please remember it might not resonate with you, but hopefully it does. Thank you so much, Saggy, for all of your love and your support. You mean the world to me. I hope good things are happening for you. All right, Sag, so November, how have we gotten here already? I cannot believe that there's only 2 months left and then we're entering 2024. This year feels like it's gone by way faster than any other year I can remember, but at the same time, maybe it's just because I'm getting older. I don't know. Time just seems to be ticking away. So Sag, we're going to get into your reading. I have a suspect. What does that mean? Okay, let me rephrase. I think it's going to be a long one. I'm not sure where I'm getting that vibe. I just feel like there's a lot of energy that wants to come out from my guides. So without further ado, let's get into it. If you would like a private reading, of course, all that information is down below. All right, Sag, we're going to open up with my beautiful deck, the Secret Language of Color. If you're new here, this is a deck that you can actually use the color to work for your advantage. Every color has a vibration, right? And every vibration has an energy that can heal, that can help you release, that can help you focus on what you're wanting to manifest. It's very easy. Whatever color comes out, if you feel drawn to it, wear it, have it around you. It could be a crystal, it could be a candle, it could be a piece of paper, whatever, right? And then put your thoughts as you look at this color, if it resonates, of course, and just kind of meditate and let your mind be free and allow that color to kind of stimulate a vibration within you that will then help to heal, release, attract, etc., etc., etc. Okay, so let's get started. Before I do start, though, I will say when I was doing my tarot, because you guys know, I always meditate on your energy. I then prep all the decks. I pay attention to what my guides are showing me. There was a feeling, and I feel like this might be kind of more connected to your past, meaning October, September, maybe even the last year. Now I got a hair on my lips, sorry. But there was a heaviness, right? There was a heaviness. There was a heaviness that then was followed by a reprieve, a new start. So I'm not sure if this is what Spirit is saying, and we'll see when it comes out, obviously, but it kind of had this feeling of like being in a struggle, but then releasing it and rising up in some form. So we'll see. I just wanted to let you know because, hey, when we get into it, we'll see if it correlates with what my guides were giving me off camera. Okay, Sag, bottom of the deck. We have red, free yourself from pain. It is number 2. So 2s for me as a channeler are about a choice. Usually it's a decision that needs to be made. Can be about a relationship, a partnership as well. This being on the bottom of the deck is pretty significant. It's kind of connecting with what I was feeling before. Free yourself from pain. Are there things that you've been holding on to? Are there hurts and wounds that you have tried but have not still been able to remove yourself from it? Oh, wow, this is going to be a long reading. I can feel the energy. I'll show you the card. It's beautiful. Beautiful flower here. The energy I'm getting, Sag, is like something that has happened in your past, something that perhaps really imprinted on you. This is the word I'm getting from my guides, imprinted on you, probably at a younger age is what I'm feeling. I'm sensing 6 of Cups energy, but it affected areas of your life, maybe all areas of your life. Sag, you have a big heart. You are a beautiful soul. You are determined and strong. You're creative. You have so many gorgeous attributes about yourself. But right now they're giving me this feeling of never being good enough is what I'm getting. And I'm not sure what that is connecting to. It might only be connecting to a couple of you, but they're giving me quite a bit. Almost like trying to... Bear with me here, Sag, because it's a lot of emotion, so I'm trying to really just tap out a bit of that to receive the message. Almost like your good was never good enough in whatever way, right? This could be going back to childhood, right? Doesn't have to be, but there's something here that they're asking you to release the pain now, that the pain only is hurting you, and the heaviness of that can get in the way of what you're wanting in your life, who you're wanting in your life, how you want things to be. Yeah, okay, we're going to leave it there because there's a lot of energy. It's really wild how I'm feeling this heaviness right around my heart chakra. So we'll leave it there, but keep this in mind, okay? And if this already makes sense, get something that's red and just focus on releasing the pain. Write things down, burn it up, whatever you need to. Start telling yourself a different story because they are saying there's a need to release this hold on you. Okay, Spirit, wow, that's a lot of message here. Show me clearly what you have for Sagittarius. For those that this is their reading, what would you like Sag to know for the month of November 2023? And happy birthday to those of you that you have your birthday at the end of November. I hope this is going to be a beautiful year for all of you. Okay, let's get one color, please, Spirit. One card, please. I'm going to keep shuffling, Sag. I do not like to pull. Oh my goodness, okay, I just got one come out. I don't like to pull because I do feel like that's more of my energy. I'm not actually sure if it is. Sometimes my guides do guide me to pull. Anyways, we have turquoise on the bottom, which is awaken your empathy. It is number 34. That is a 7. 7s for me, yes, they're luck. You know, lucky number 7. 7s also are about a contemplative energy of really weighing things out. They're saying awaken your empathy. Oh my gosh, I need a sip of water. Empathy, if I can speak. The crazy thing I'm getting off of this, waking your empathy for yourself. Waking up your empathy for yourself. Not saying not to other people, but this right now is feeling very much about being loving to yourself, being kind to yourself, being your own best friend. Wow, okay, this is going to be a deep, deep reading, and maybe it is because we are in Scorpio season right now, which is the death card, transformation, right? We just got through these eclipses, but we are going into Sagittarius season, so, you know, this could be a really important month here for big transformations for you, because, you know, when we think about our birthday, right, when we're born, there is power in that because you're going to be entering your new solar year, right? So it's almost like cleaning up the cobwebs, cleaning up shit that no longer serves you, that kind of just keeps stuff icky. Maybe things trigger you. They continually will come up because we haven't released them. It just feels very powerful. And Spirit is saying this month is going to be the month for you to go within yourself and start repairing what has been injured. Because they're giving me this image of, it's an image and also a feeling. It's like being, okay, thank you, Spirit. I'm trying to get this out, and I don't want to get too emotional here because sometimes I can get very emotional on the energy I'm picking up. Here's the message. What you went through, and again, I don't know why they're giving it to me as a child, but again, listen, this could be teenagers, this could be in your early 20s, whatever. It does feel like that, though. Think of yourself right now as that person. If you say you were a child and you know, maybe you didn't get acknowledgement, maybe you didn't get the love that you needed, maybe you didn't get the praise that you needed. They're telling me, this is very trippy on how to say this, what they're giving me is think about your little self and know how much you as who you are today has really been a really beautiful energy for your younger self. I don't know if this is making sense. I'm having a very hard time getting the right words out. Your younger self, your inner child, there is like, they want you, your inner child within you to know that they want you now to, oh my God, this is so confusing, Sag. Not confusing, I just can't get the words. Who you are today is such a blessing to who you were when you were a child. So you have this capability. I'm sorry for that. It's just a big struggle. Sometimes I can't get all the words out because of the energy and the emotions. Who you are today has such great ability to heal your past self. Thank you, Spirit. And so this is what they're saying. It is time, if you have things that you've held on to, if you have beliefs that you know are not right, but they still affect you. If there's patterns and cycles that continually show up due to a misconception of who you are and what you're worth, this is the month to really clean this up. And you can start by giving empathy and love and kindness to yourself, Sag. Wow, that was just a lot. A lot of energy. So here we go, turquoise. Interesting enough, when we had the first card, which was release of pain, yellow was underneath that as well, and it's purify your body. Number 22, which adds up to 4, and 4 for me is about your foundation. Foundation in your mind, in your body, in your heart, in your soul, in your life. Bringing that security, that stability into your life. Allowing it to come in. Because I feel like there's a block here. Which would probably deeply affect any kind of relationships. Romantic. Romantic, probably the most they're giving me. Because we tend to take out things on people that are closest to us. Okay, let's see what flew out here. We have amber. Oh, beautiful. Awaken your creativity. It's number 15, Sag, so that is a 6. This is about bringing in that beautiful balance here. Now, you know, amber, very much fire, right? You know, it's like this beautiful, glittery, orangey gold color. Awakening your creativity. Now, what does that mean? For me, what this is coming through is that it's about acknowledging all you have, your passions, your gifts, what you're really good at. Awaken it. There's something here. Could be about love too. You know, awakening what makes you feel really good. You know, creativity is, we all are creative on our own levels, right? There's something here about getting your passion back, Sag. Damn, this is a lot of energy, Spirit. Maybe can you just back it off a little bit, please? Gonna just take a breath, Sag, because this is very deep. There are things, this is what I'm feeling. There are things that you've been carrying that are still, maybe not even aware, maybe you're not even, you don't even know, maybe it's subconscious level, that have kind of consistently, they get in the way. They get in the way of your success. They get in the way of your joy. They get in the way of your peace and your happiness. Not all the time. This is deep, deep work here that's coming in. But it stops you from having that joy and stops you from having that fun, stops you from being loose. So this is what they're saying. This is a time to awaken your creativity, allow balance to come back in, and be very kind and loving towards yourself. Okay, Sag, I'm going to put this deck over here. We're going to continue on. Let's see here. Where do you want me to go, Spirit? I feel like the Animal Oracle. Let's do that. Okay. So, beautiful energy coming in, but this does feel like the month for you to release what needs to be released once and for all. And there's many different ways we can do that, Sag. We can just write down what it is that we're wanting, right? Because some of you might be like, I don't think I have that kind of an issue, or I don't think I have anything to work with. And that's cool and fine. So then work on what you're wanting to bring into your life. That will help it manifest very fast. Okay. So look at this, bottom of the deck, Sag, we have the Shark, number 36, that is a 9. 9's for me about coming to a conclusion. Also the derivative of number 3, which is about you getting into alignment. So the Shark is about your purpose. It's the same color pretty much as the turquoise as well. So your purpose, isn't that interesting? Now, when we're talking about purpose, I don't think Spirit is meaning like, oh, to be a doctor or a lawyer. I'm going to get my water closer, guys. As I said, it's more drier where I live right now. With the furnace and stuff being on. Hopefully I won't knock my water over. Anyways, I don't feel like Spirit is talking about your purpose as far as what you're supposed to do in your life or, you know, in that way. I feel it's about recognizing who you are and that is your purpose. This is a powerful energy coming in. We have the Falcon next underneath, which is observation. It's number 25, so we have another 7 again. So 7, 7, 9, and 6. This is Peregrine Falcon, which is about observing. And Sag, I honestly feel at this time right now that this is about observing you. Observing how things have affected you, observing how things have made you feel, how you have responded, and really observing that and taking a step kind of back and analyzing. I mean, I'm just going to show you guys this because it's, wow, beautiful. You got the owl next. Look at the colors here. You probably can kind of see it on the camera, but like these two colors, the same color as in both cards. You know, and then when we look at the shark and the tortoise, not tortoise, the turquoise, same colors. So there's something going on here, deeper. And then we have the owl, as I said, wisdom, trusting your wisdom. It's number 4 too. So again, I don't know, this just feels, I'm not trying to confuse you, Sag, but there's a lot of energy coming in here. It's beautiful because it just feels like this could be a very big turning point for you in your life moving forward. Freeing yourself from anything that is not really true, and that you maybe consciously are aware of that, but you know, sometimes our inner self sometimes can feel like we're not good enough, we're not this, we're not that, you know. It's time to change that because it's not true. It absolutely is not true. Okay, so let's see what Spirit has for you out of the Divine Animal deck. All right, Spirit, thank you so much for guiding me in this reading for Sagittarius. What animal card would you like for those that this reading is meant for the month of November 2023? What's going on for Sag? Thank you. Okay, we have the Raven. Sag, this is about news coming in. News that you may be delivering. It's number 23, that is a 5. So there's change happening for sure this month. So news, first of all, think about ravens, right? Ravens, crows, very intelligent. They are telepathic. You know, they can send messages to each other by visual, right? One sees something and then they all send it to the rest of them. And it's kind of imprinting, right? So there's news either that you're going to be delivering, news that you're going to be receiving this month. Again, they're drawing me to this orange, the amber color here. Once again, now my camera might not be picking it up so well, Sag, but honestly, it's like there's something coming out of the cave. Again, maybe this is you diving deep into loving yourself and treating yourself really, really well, and understanding and diving deep into maybe your past and how things have certainly, you know, shaped us, right? Our past, our life, things shape us. So it feels like there's something coming out. Something's coming out here because the ravens are flying out of this cave. Okay, and then on the bottom we have the red fox, which is the strategy card. Now, red foxes are very intelligent as well. They're very, what's the word, Spirit? It's like they plan. They're very methodical in their moves. So there's strategy needed this month. Now, strategy is all about what goes on in our head, right? Our intellect. So there may be something that you're really needing to let go, and you may need to make a plan here of what that is. Working through it is what I'm feeling. Honestly, they're kind of giving me a few different scenarios. So I want to get into the tarot here. Sag, it does feel as well that there could be something that comes in. I just feel like it's connected to something in your past that you might have to make some strategic plan. Okay, I'm going to leave it there because I'm not going to lie to you. I'm getting a little jumbled here with the messages that they're giving me. So let's get into the tarot. I'm going to move my cup back over here. Let's see what this is about. So Amber, awakening your creativity, awakening your empathy, and then you have strategic plan, strategizing, red fox, and the raven, news. Okay, Spirit, what is this about? Let's go into... Yeah, okay, we'll go into the traditional tarot. Okay, we have the Fool on the bottom, Sagittarius. So this is a major arcana. It also is the first major arcana in tarot. The Fool represents a brand new path, a new journey that you're about to embark on. But it also is leaving behind things, right? If you look at this, the Fool, all he's got is a stick with a little bag on the end, and his dog. He doesn't have anything else. He's got a rose or a flower, but he doesn't have clothes, he doesn't have, all the things that you need to survive. He doesn't. It's like you're on a new path with a lot less on your shoulders. Okay. Because after the Fool, we have the Eight of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. And then we have the Queen of Wands. So definitely talking about you, Sag. Queen of Wands, that's the feminine side of you. This is the energy of creating magic, right? That creativity, really being able to do a lot that you want to. Helping others find their creativity. Very loving energy, but there's this block because you got the Seven of Pentacles with the Eight of Swords on the bottom. So this is telling me there's been some energy here that has been keeping you stuck from a new start, a new path, a new way of living your life. Seven of Pentacles is like, especially in this deck, I always feel like this is kind of almost like, although Seven of Pentacles is not bad, I always feel like there's a little bit of a not enough, like not enough of the harvest. And with the Eight of Swords, it's like feeling stuck, feeling like you have no power over something. And then the Fool, it's like pushing through that so that you can start this new journey. Okay, Spirit, let's get into this reading for November 2023 for Saggy. Okay, we got one card that just flipped out. I don't know where it is. Sure, we had one card that flipped out. Maybe I seen wrong. I thought I seen a card flip out. Okay, no, all right. Weird. All right, Spirit. What's going on for Sagittarius? For those of this, there is cards flipped out. One. The Emperor. Wow, Sag. And the Ace of Swords. Oh, this is awesome. Oh, having the furnace on dries out the skin, the throat, everything. Sag, the Emperor has come out. This is Aries card, you know, fellow fire sign. But the Emperor, Aries, it's all about I am. I am everything that is connected to who you are. Everything that has fed into who you are. Everything that has created who you are, right? The good and the bad. So the Emperor showing up here is beautiful because I feel like this is Spirit's way of saying, yes, this is all in plan here, that this is this month of the time of taking the reins and releasing again what isn't working for you, what can be a handicap to you, and stepping into your power and being the Emperor, you know, being in charge of your entire life here. I'll show you the card, but with the Ace of Swords on the bottom, it just confirms to me because the Ace of Swords, Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra, you know, swords are what we're thinking, everything, like I said, that goes up in our head, right? Our communication to ourselves and to others. And the Ace of Swords is this offering. There's an offer here of, can you see the truth? Start, like, see this truth. Pull the blindfolds off. Sometimes it's not easy, you know, because if there's people in our life that have, you know, no one is perfect. So we have people in our life, especially if you go back to childhood, and they keep bringing this to me. If you go back to childhood, the years that you grew up, you know, if you had a parent or if you had both parents, sometimes, you know, we don't get as a child what we need as an adult, right? And if that happens, you know, sometimes that can leave a wound deep inside that actually is almost impenetrable to let go of. And especially if you have love and respect for that person, your parent, for example, it can be very hard to kind of acknowledge any wrongdoing, you know, even if it's unintentional. So this Ace of Swords is really asking you to take this seed of truth and start cutting through the bullshit. Start cutting out what doesn't serve you, what maybe holds you back, what maybe triggers you. It's followed by the Queen of Swords. I don't know why I'm struggling. I feel like it's not Mercury retrograde, but I feel like it is. Even the Queen of Swords, right? So she's a queen. This is, I'm seeing very clearly, and I'm seeing the truth. And this is no bullshit. This is no lying. This is not putting guilt on anyone else. It is honestly true awareness coming in. And it's followed by the Five of Pentacles. You know, Five of Pentacles is that energy of abandonment, of not having enough, right? Not having enough. So in some ways, what I'm feeling here, and again, this might not have anything to do with your childhood. This is just an example. It just feels like this month is the month to really kind of clean up the closet, meaning like, and when I say closet, I mean your emotions, and meet it head on, you know? Because as soon as you're able to do that and work through that, it releases it from your energy field. Okay, let's continue. Let's get some more cards here. So the Emperor, stepping back into who you are and seeing very clearly. Okay, wow, didn't even shuffle, Spirit. Wow. Again. So we have the Eight of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles. I mean, I didn't even shuffle here. Then we have the Three of Wands to the King of Cups. This is beautiful energy. And then we have the Knight of Cups on the bottom. And then we have the Page of Cups on the bottom. And then we have the Knight of Wands. And then the Ace of Cups. I actually love this. And then there's that Six of Cups that I knew was related to this reading. Okay, Sag, we're going to take this one card at a time. I know it's a long reading. Hopefully you don't mind, but I can't make it any shorter with everything Spirit's giving me. So we've already talked about the Eight of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles that came in. Knowing that you didn't get enough, knowing that there wasn't enough of something here, and kind of contemplating like, well, maybe I did get enough. Maybe that's all I deserved. But then this other part of you inside you going, no, I needed more, you know, I needed more here. Kind of going, well, but I maybe don't want to deal with it, and unable to see the truth. That's why it's the Emperor's right here going, yeah, the Emperor rules his empire fair and just and sees the truth and makes the right calls. It's like doing this takes you to a new place where you're able to start moving forward. You know, the Three of Wands, you might be dealing with another Sag or Aries or a Leo. We got Pentacles, I didn't say that. So that's our earth element. That's Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. We actually have all signs here. Then we have the King of Cups, so Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I see that as Cancer, but it's like acknowledging what... I feel like I'm repeating myself, Spirit. It just feels like a big transformative month of seeing things very clearly and letting go of what was not true and what wasn't, that didn't make you feel loved and warm and fuzzy and able to do everything. I don't know what this is, but it just feels that acknowledging that. And I know for those of you that this is your reading, you're going to understand what I'm talking about. For those of you that are going to, I don't understand, it's just not your reading. And this might be for not very many of you. But the Three of Wands to the King of Cups, it's like you're moving on. You're moving forward now. You're able to start putting distance between what has held you back, what has taken away your ability to be creativity, in following your passions and knowing your worth and your magic that you can create. And it leads you to the King of Cups. Now remember they said awaken your empathy, and I knew with that it was about you being really good to you. The King of Cups next is, you know, that energy of emotional stability, emotional balance, a beautiful harmony within how you're feeling here. Very safe, very secure, very loving and protective. And knowing that, like, it's almost like parenting yourself. Now, again, not everyone's, it's about your childhood, but this is the energy they're giving me. It's about knowing that you're the only, you and only you are the only one that can change how things have affected you in your life. And it's like coming to this big awareness and going, yeah, you know what? I actually see all that. And now I'm going to, as an adult, I'm going to parent myself, and I'm going to give myself everything that I did need. And it's going to bring this beautiful emotional center back. We have the Knight of Cups. As I said, we have so much cups coming in here. The Knight of Cups to the Page of Cups. It's so interesting, and they're actually facing each other. So it's like the Knight of Cups, well, that's the most romantic card in the deck, pursuing what you do love. And then the Page of Cups is the beginner, right? A new beginning. Fascinated with this fish here, right? I just feel like this is going to be a month where you can release whatever this is, Sag. I don't know. They're not giving me specifics. It's like you can fall in love with yourself once again. And that's not a strange thing. You need to love yourself first. First, before you can ever love anyone else, genuinely, honestly, right? We have the Knight of Wands, as I said, next. So, you know, that's your energy, Sag. I always look for the Knight of Wands as you because, you know, you're the adventurer. You're spontaneous. You typically do go after what you want and do what you normally want to do regardless, right? But there's been some hang up here that's been keeping you stuck. Now, this could be keeping you stuck from having a relationship. This could be keeping you stuck from going after that beautiful career that you want. You get the gist of what I'm saying. There is this healing that needs to come in this month so that you can have this renewal, especially with it being your birthday, beginning of your birthday season. Ace of Cups, again, Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups, a new way of seeing things, a new way of feeling about things. Connected to your past. I mean, look at this. This is all 6 of Cups. Out of 5 cards, we've got 4 of water. It's something connected to your past. Something connected to your past. The Empress, the nurturer, the mother of the tarot, right? Loving yourself, nurturing yourself. Again, reparenting yourself if you need to. Because we even have the 5. This is nuts, man. 5 of Swords after all of this. Beautiful cards here. 5 of Swords. Combative energy, harsh words, cruel words, criticizing. Being criticized. Being afraid, having anxiety, sleepless nights. They keep giving me images of little kids right now in my mind. Little children that really don't have power to do anything when there may be turbulent things going on in their home. But yet it leaves a mark. It leaves a mark. I'm going to go into another deck here. I feel that this month, Sagittarius, and again, this might be just a little bit of work that needs to be done, a little bit of acknowledging, a little bit of seeing things for what they were and seeing things for how they are. And having that recognition will shift all of it, will shift everything. What an interesting read thus far. Let's go into my Light Seers deck. Oh, wow. Beautiful. Just kind of got little chills here, Saggy. We got squirrel. Actually, I'm getting major chills up my legs and stuff. Okay, that just means that this is confirming to me that this is for someone out there for sure. Okay, I got to give this to some of you, maybe only to 1 or 2. This Raven here with the news, and the 8 of Swords with the 7 of Pentacles. You may be receiving news, Sagittarius, and with the Death card here. You may be getting word on some level here that whatever kept you stuck is removed. Okay, they just gave it to me like that. Okay, so we have the Death card on the bottom. As I said, so Saggy, this is transformational energy. We are in Scorpio season. We have to have in order to have an ending, or in order to have a new beginning, no matter how old we are, there has to be a death. One thing has to end in order for a new way to begin. So the Death card is coming up right here. It's number 13. So there's that 4 again when you add it up. That this is going to be a very transformative month for you. Very transformative. And it might even the news that might come in here, because there's a lot of different scenarios that this could be relating to. The news that could be coming in here might really rattle you a bit, but then it's going to end up freeing you and allowing that freedom, peace to come back in. We have the 8 of Wands next. Wow, sandwich between Death and the Tower. This is like fast. This is something that will happen fast. Meaning it's not going to take, 8 months or something. This is something that's going to be coming in fast for you. So in the month of November. And look at this. We have the Tower, Sag. So this is major transformation. The butterflies represent that transformation I'm going through, which cannot be an easy journey. We all have gone through transformative times. Feels like this is another one for you, especially like you got the Knight of Wands once again. As I said, this always reminds me of you. Beautiful, loving, exciting energy. Free to do what you want. There's this weird thing, and I don't remember details of the readings that I do. Impossible for me. But I have this sense that over the last few days or week, is there this message that's coming out for a lot of you about really, because I feel like it's almost repetitive, different, but almost like the same subject, the same topic. I don't know. Let me know if this is, if it feels like this is like a continual kind of story that Spirit is coming through, because it does feel like that. It just feels like this is the time to be able to be free. And again, look at this, as we have the Ten of Pentacles next. This is, you know, that stable home, stable finances, all of that stuff. But again, it's feeling like this is something connected to at least one time family or friends that were like family. Very interesting here. Okay, let's see what wants to come out. Let's see if we can get some clarifiers. All right, Spirit. Nevertheless, Sag, I feel like this could be the month that your heart really opens up. Again, I know you're not going to be like willy-nilly opening your heart up to any, you know, Joe Blow down the street. I get it. I don't mean it that way. But it does feel like there's a lightening of energy coming in here that I think would be it will profoundly change your perspective and your vibration as you move forward. Okay, show me, Spirit, why is the Eight of Swords here? Oh, my right ear. Oh, just got that high pitch ringing. That happens often. Okay, see, we got the Two of Swords. I didn't even shuffle very much, but the Two of Wands. This is a decision that needs to be made. Okay, Eight of Swords, please, Spirit. Why is the Eight of Swords here? What's keeping Saggy feeling stuck? Okay, this is too many cards, but we do got... Okay, thank you. Okay. What is keeping Sagittarius stuck? I can't speak, Sag. Well, these are the two cards that came out. Three of Swords and the King of Wands. Wow. Okay, and then the Four of Pentacles on the bottom. I'd keep my water on the table, Sag, but I am quite klutzy, so... Wow. Just confirming for me what is going on here. So the Eight of Swords is keeping you stuck. Three of Swords, heartbreak, pain. Again, this can be a third-party thing, but I'm really getting it differently here. This feels it's connected to your upbringing and has continued on. So if you were if you were raised, and I'm saying this because you got the King of Swords, so this is telling me that this is someone, your heart probably was broken at a pretty young age on some level here. I don't know why they keep giving it to me, but they are. And so you've kind of in some way felt stuck. King of Swords feels like this is someone. This would have been someone in your life. Yes, it's air. So again, Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. But this is tough. This is like not a lot of emotion. In fact, you know, this would be if this was a parent, for example, or someone that was important in your life when you were younger, influential on you, this would be someone that wouldn't give you very much love or affection, right? Kind of a guessing game, like, does this person really love me or doesn't? Or don't they? And with the Three of Swords, it tells me that you were really hurt. You were very, very hurt. Okay, so this is the time. Remember that red card we had? Release the pain. I'm sending you so much love and big hugs and energetic healing vibrations. Because Sag, you know, I have people in my life as well that, you know, yeah, and I still have things to work through too. But for the most part, I've been able to do that. But I have people in my life that haven't been able to let go of things. And in that, watching that they're still stuck and how it affects their life. It's heartbreaking because I know it's not easy. Of course it's not. But at the same time, you deserve to have a fulfilling life. And this really feels like this was very painful. So this is the month to let it die out so that you can have a new start. Even the Four of Pentacles on the bottom, I feel like whoever this was to you, again, I'm going to say parental energy, they didn't give a lot. They didn't give a lot. They didn't give a lot. And I'm not talking on the material level. I'm talking on the emotional level. They didn't give a lot of that, of what we all do need, especially when we're young. But always, we always need to feel safe and loved and you know, good enough, right? Like you are enough. So if no one's ever told you that, Sag, I'm here to tell you that you are more than enough. For some of you, it might make it hard to be in a relationship because you're not used to, and I'm saying this, if you had someone that is if you're in a relationship with someone that is more open and like affectionate and all of that, it might be very hard for you at times to open yourself up to that, because that might feel a little scary. If you haven't had it, you don't know how to handle it. Let's keep going, Spirit. Okay, so we know what was Sag's, what this is. This is very stunting energy. 7 of Pentacles. Can you show me a little bit more of the 7 of Pentacles for Sagittarius, please? Thank you so much, Spirit. What is feeling a little unfair, a little, what is Sagittarius contemplating? What is this? Okay, wow. King of Wands and the Knight of Swords. Just talk about this here for a second. So the King of Wands, 7 of Pentacles, it's like, Sag, oh. King of Wands, this is your energy. This, and it doesn't matter if male or female, right? This is still your energy. Standing in you, standing in your strength, standing in who you are, being proud of yourself. You know, being proud of yourself. Knowing that you are capable of whatever you want to achieve in this world. The Knight of Swords. And not only achieving it, but really going after it with all the gusto you have. I don't feel like you were ever recognized for that. I don't think people, again, maybe there are people around you now that do. I would hope so. But there's something connected again to your past that is like, you weren't seen, you weren't recognized. Your lovely, lovely self was not recognized. And so there's this contemplative energy, kind of like, wow, well, maybe, you know, I assume that you probably would have given a lot to this other person. I know this probably is convoluted, but if it's yours, you know what I'm talking about. Kind of going, well, why would I want to put any more energy into this anymore? Because no one's seen me, you know? No one has recognized what I'm capable of. It's just a lot of deep hurt feelings I'm feeling here. Okay. So we know what was all of this. So let's see, where is Sag moving, Spirit? Obviously, if Sag is open to really releasing and rebuilding a new story, a new path forward. Some of you, this might have been a relationship that you were in that has been like this, like a romantic one. Never being seen for who you are, for what you give, what you offer. Okay, 3 of Wands, Spirit. So Sag is moving forward. Where are they moving? What, can you give me a little more enlightenment on that? 3 of Wands. Oof, wow, beautiful. Cards are flipping out today, Sag. Well, wow, this is crazy. 5 of Cups on the bottom with the Devil. This is on the bottom though. Let me see what came out here. Oh wow, the 9 of Cups and the Knight of Cups. Do you see all this water energy coming out here? Where are you heading, I said? You're heading to wish fulfillment. You're heading to loving yourself a lot more, allowing others to love you too. This is where you're heading. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Bottom of the deck, no more 5 of Cups, no more giving your power to anyone that, how can I say, that made you sad, that made you feel less than, Sag, that made you feel less than. Let's continue, Spirit. Let's go, King of Cups. This is beautiful, Sagittarius. A lot of healing happening. I swear this feels like a reading I did for you guys, but I don't know. Okay, and King of Cups, which is amazing energy. So this is a powerful emotional transformative month, I feel. It's King of Cups, please, Spirit. Beautiful emotional balance with the 2 of Wands and the 2 of Cups. I'm going to just make some room here. Okay. Thank you. Wow. And the Empress. So So the Empress, once again, Taurus's energy, right? Sag, remember, this is abundance. This is nurturing, loving and nurturing. It's things that will continue to grow. It's blessings. There is a cycle to close out and a new one to begin. This is a new birth. This is a new birth coming towards you. King of Cups, I asked, why is the King of Cups here? Where are you going? We have the Two of Wands with the Two of Cups. That's really interesting here because there is a little bit of contemplative with that Two of Wands of like, okay, am I ready? Am I ready to let this cycle go? Am I ready to move on and to allow myself to step into my beautiful relationship with myself and loving me, and as well as the people that you want to have in your life, right? The Two of Cups is a beautiful energy of coming together and being in beautiful harmony and love and kindness. So that's interesting how they've left it like this because, you know, Two of Wands it does feel contemplative, like, I don't know, which way should I go here? But if you look at all these cards, this explains what has been going on. This explains where you can go and what can come into your life. But again, you've got to be the Emperor. You got to be the one making the choices. I mean, you have the Emperor and the Empress. Beautiful energy here. Beautiful energy. Kind of like yin and yang coming together here, right? Wow. Okay, Sag. So, different reading for sure. It feels different. I feel like this is where they want me to stop the tarot. Where you're headed is absolutely beautiful if you so choose to do that, right? But it completely is up to you. Again, you know, there is a strategy energy coming through. And when I say strategy, it does feel very mental. But again, this is going in with the Swords energy of really seeing things very clear and figuring out the way to let the sky kind of come through again, to break through. You know, and this thing with the news, I mean, I have to say it again. I have to, because it is 23, which is that 5 of change. Some of you may be getting word that someone is passing on. Again, that wouldn't be for a lot, but at the same time, if you look at this raven, there's a person sitting here, and they have a sword, and they have their shield, right? As in preparing for battle, sitting in the raven's mouth. So, for some of you, you might be receiving some news that actually is the beginning of the end of this. Does that make sense? You know, it's the end of this and the beginning of this once you get this news. I want to go into my Moonology. Let's see if there's any messages that Spirit has that want to come out for you. Sag, we have the blue moon, which is courage on the bottom. So this is the energy that they would be saying that it's going to take courage to do this. It's never easy to look at our past or look at things that have hurt us and wound us. Sometimes we can just stay in anger over that. But they're saying to you, be courageous. Be courageous. Huh. Then you have the moon rising, which is about truth. Speaking the truth, seeing your truth, and allowing it to come out. If you can see, the moon is getting bigger and rising higher and higher. So allow this to come out and be released. And watch for signs. Follow the moon. The butterflies. Transformative energy here. Okay. Let's see, Spirit. Is there any message you can, and piece of advice, I guess, would be the right thing. For Saggy, for those that this is their reading, and Spirit is asking you to work through this. What else would you like them to know? Sag, all of what you want for and wish for in your life can happen for you. The heaviness needs to be removed to break free. All right. What final messages do you have for Sag, Spirit? What would you like Sagittarius to know? I love you, Saggy. Be kind to yourself. Allow yourself the freedom and bring the peace into your world. Wow, beautiful. Okay, Sag, at the bottom of the deck we have self-regulation. This is Exalted Moon. This is about, what is going on? Just give me a second. Let me see what's going on with my deck here. Okay, wow. Self-regulation, Exalted Moon. This is about you being in charge of yourself. Self-regulation, right? No one else can regulate us. Not really, but ourselves, right? So again, this goes perfectly with the Emperor. Self-regulation. What is going to be important to you? How are you going to do it? What do you want in your life? Right? You regulate how you're going to take these steps. Beautiful energy, especially with that Emperor. Okay? And then, even after that, we do have New Moon, which is new beginnings. So there is a new beginning coming towards you. But the card that came out, which is beautiful, Moonlight, Enchanted. So, this is all about stepping through the doors of what will enchant you and what will light you up. Beautiful energy moving forward. Okay, wow, beautiful. I do love this. Really beautiful advice here from Spirit of, you know, you can't be in the present and you can't even really kind of focus on the future if you got the baggage of the past on your shoulders. All right, Saggy. Just wondering if they want me to go to Treasures. I'm not getting a very strong feeling, so I'm not sure. Let's go to Treasures. Let's see if there's something that wants to close off here. Okay, well, we have Challenge on the bottom. It says, transform all your problems into challenges. Take a deep breath, and the challenge is exciting. Now is a time to look back at all the difficulties you have conquered and feel good about your achievements. A challenge is a wonderful adventure, and your next one may be sooner than you think. Okay, beautiful. Challenge. But you're transforming it. Okay, Spirit, let's see. One final message for Sagittarius for November 2023 for those Saggies that this is their reading. There's just something they keep giving me too, Sag, just about that this is, you're going to be in your birthday season. The new solar year for you is about to begin. Thank you, Spirit. It's about to begin. Enter it as light as you can and as excited as you can get to, like that Amber card, you know, getting full of passion and kind of remembering again what we're supposed to be having here, which is supposed to be love and joy and happiness, right? Okay, so we got openness that came up. Openness creates an allowance of the self to be, without judgment. Openness breaks down barriers, melts away fears, and allows creativity and communication to flow. Check your feelings. When you are being open, there will be no need to feel defensive. Let go all levels of fear, doubt, worry, and concern. And what you will have left will be confidence, self-esteem, and love, all of which function very well with openness. I love that for this reading. I'm going to put it right here because it feels like this is where you're headed right here. Okay, and then we have wellness on the bottom, Saggy. Wellness is a feeling on the inside which emanates outward like love. Wellness is a state of mind which emanates outward like love. Okay. Did I just read that statement twice? I don't know. In fact, wellness is love. If you are unwell, physically or emotionally, seek out and remedy this cause. Don't just put a Band-Aid on the symptoms. For wellness is your natural state of being. Do not settle for second best, and all will be well. Okay, Saggy, so that is your November 2023 reading. I do hope it helps if this resonated with you. I wish you just a blessed month. Clean things up the best you can. Get excited because really this is going to be your new year. Excuse me. There's a lot of love waiting for you. It just feels really, really sweet and very beautiful. And you deserve it and you're worth it. So with that, Saggy, I'm going to sign off here. I love you. Do this for you. You don't need to do it for anyone else, but do this for you. Let your heart be lighter. Okay? Big hugs, Saggy. Have a wonderful month. Again, happy birthday to those of you that are having a birthday in November. Put your wish list out there and get ready to receive it, okay? All right, Saggy, until next time, my love, take great care.